Sitting in front of a computer or driving a car for long hours provokes constant tension in the leg, gluteal, and lower back muscles. The blood supply to your legs, pelvic organs, and abdomen deteriorates and discomfort occurs. Do this simple set of exercises that will help to relax tense muscles, improve blood flow, and quickly relieve fatigue. You can roll your muscles on a water bottle, but I recommend to use professional equipment. Today, Polina will train on a massage roller of standard stiffness, and I'm gonna use a slightly stiffer one. And we start with massaging the posterior surface of the right thigh. We put a roll. And in a simple variant as Polina shows with the support on the hands, take an additional support point with the left leg and very slowly begin to roll back and forth the posterior surface of the right thigh for about 10 times. If it feels easy, you can additionally put the left leg, increasing the effect on the lower leg flexor muscles, which are on the back surface of the thigh, and which suffer a lot from prolonged sitting on a chair. And with such soft and gentle rolls, we give an excellent myofascial or muscle fascial massage to the muscles of the posterior surface of the thigh. Improve blood flow and relieve the static load that we accumulate during the day sitting in front of a computer, on a smartphone, sitting on the car. After making about 10 rolling movements on the back surface of the right thigh, slow and steady turn to the right side and move on to working on the side surface of the right leg. In a lighter version, as Polina shows, we put an extra point of support with the left leg and slowly and calmly roll the entire lateral surface of the thigh. To intensify, you can take your left leg off and put even more pressure on the side of the quadriceps muscle. Usually they're very painful areas here if a person has never used the roller before. So measure the load. You can put the leg down. Or if everything is okay and you want to increase the impact, put the leg on the other one and work the lateral quadriceps muscle with the whole body weight. After doing about 10 rolling movements, we turn again and move on to massaging the front surface of the thigh. Either in a simple version with support on the knee, hands, or forearms, or we complicate the practice by adding the left leg, giving even more intense impact on the muscles of the front surface of the thigh. Pay attention to the areas of tension. There's often tension at the knee joints. You may hold on the points where you feel intense pain for a few seconds, and then proceed to roll the entire surface of the muscle again. After doing about 10 rolling movements, we move on to massaging the adductor muscles of the thigh. Turn the roll along the axis of the spine and start rolling to the right and to the left. And again, be careful. There's a tension point in the area of the knee joint. You can also pause for a while. You can give an additional load with the help of your hand, increasing the impact. Or in a simple variant, just roll to the right and to the left along the entire length of the muscle. Try to go deeper into the groin area, right to the attachment points of the adductor muscles of the thigh. The breath during all these exercises is calm, deep through the nose. We're not in a hurry. We do these movements slowly, gently, carefully controlling our technique. After massaging the right leg, we begin to roll the inner surface of the left thigh. Place the roll and begin to roll slowly and calmly to the left and to the right. The adductor muscles of the thigh are almost always in a shortened state when you sit. And this exercise helps not only to work mechanically these muscles, but also to stretch them. Because in this position, we actually perform thigh extension, which helps to stretch these often long-shortened muscles a little bit. And after making about 10 rolling movements on the inner surface of the thigh, we move to the front surface of the left thigh. We turn the roll and perform either a simple version as Polina shows with support on the knee, or we complicate the practice by throwing the leg and make a more intense effect. And again, if somewhere you feel areas of tension, most often they're in the area of the knee joint, stop for a few seconds, press intensely on this area, and then roll it back and forth. Roll the front surface of the left thigh for about 10 times. Then turn again and move to the lateral area. We perform the exercise either in a simple variant with the support of the right foot, or in a more complex version throwing the leg. I have a separate video devoted to the quadriceps muscle. Don't forget to watch it if you haven't seen it already. I have described in detail all the trigger points that occur in this muscle, and there are a lot of them in this very area, in the area of the lateral broad muscle of the thigh. There are 3 areas of trigger points: near the knee, in the middle of the muscle, and close to the hip joint, which can cause very severe pain symptoms. And by doing these exercises, we can help inactivate or eliminate the trigger points and therefore reduce the pain symptoms. We continue and move to the back surface of the left thigh. Either in a simple variant with support on the foot, or in a more complicated one throwing the right leg. Roll slow and steady, try to enjoy these exercises. They're pleasurable, in fact it's a deep muscular facial massage. If you do everything correctly, after this practice you have a pleasant sensation in the muscles, tension relief, and consequently elimination of discomfort. Also, after rolling the back surface of the left thigh 10 times, we move on to the gluteal area. We sit on the roll and shift the center of gravity to the left gluteal muscle. And perform rolling movements back and forth as Polina shows in a lighter version. Or by throwing the left leg on the right thigh, achieving a more intense impact on the left gluteal muscle, we roll this area. Additionally, if you feel comfortable, you can grab the lower leg. I like this variant of the exercise the most. Here the shin is fixed, it doesn't move anywhere, and there's full control of the gluteal area. And after making about 10 rolling movements, carefully move on to massaging the lumbar region. Guys, be extremely careful please. In no case should you roll exactly on the spinous processes of the vertebrae. Also watch the video if you haven't done it yet, I explained in detail why you can't do that. We slightly shift the weight of the body to the left side of the lumbar region and start rolling the lateral surface of the lumbar region. Slow and steady, we go to the ribs and to the pelvic bones. Roll gently. If you already feel confident and have been practicing it for a long time, you can work the whole left side up to the neck, up to the occiput. It's a more complicated version of this exercise, Polina shows a simpler one. After performing about 10 movements on the left side of the lumbar region, we move on to massaging the right gluteal region. We place the pelvis on the roll. Shift the center of gravity slightly to the right, and roll either in a simple version as Polina shows, or throw the right leg on the left thigh. In addition, you can fix it with your hand. In this position, we not only massage the gluteal muscle, but we also perform a good intensive stretching of the large gluteal muscle, the piriformis muscle, which is also necessary when sitting for long periods of time. We roll gently back and forth, breathing deeply and quietly. If necessary, hold on the tension points for a few seconds, and then roll back and forth again. Perform this exercise for 10 times as well. And after that, we move on to rolling the right part of the lumbar region. And in the same way, having shifted from the center a little to the right, we roll only the lumbar region as Polina shows. Or do a more advanced variant when we go through the whole right part of the lumbar region, chest, and go straight to the neck and head. Please move gently and calmly, especially if you have been sitting for a long time. You may have some discomfort here, and after finding the tension points, we slow down and apply intense pressure for a few seconds. Then we roll back and forth again. And after about 10 rolling movements, we finish our training session on the massage roll with a pleasant sensation in the thighs, gluteal and lumbar muscles. We have improved local blood circulation here, relieved discomfort, and I'm sure that now you feel great. Thank you for your likes and subscriptions to the channel. See you in the next video, stay healthy!